Hi, Chef Aaron here, back with you. Love doing these tutorials. Glad you liked the ahi tuna tower last week. It's a cold, rainy day in Tahlequah, Oklahoma, so I thought, what better to make than one of our suggested recipes is some chicken and sausage gumbo. Many trips to Louisiana and New Orleans. I just love this dish on a cold, wet day. So, what we've got here to make our gumbo, of course, we have the pulled chicken. A good quick tip: you can take a roaster chicken from your local grocer, shred it all off the bone. Take that bone, cook it down, and make your chicken stock, which was what I've done here. I've taken chicken thighs, boiled them, and made a nice broth through a strainer. Nice chicken broth. It's going to add a lot of flavor to your gumbo. We have diced tomatoes. I have 2 cans of diced tomatoes, 1 bag of chopped okra frozen. Of course, the holy trinity of any Cajun cooking here is the holy trinity has bell pepper, red bell pepper, onion, and celery. Okay. We have andouille sausage. If you can't find andouille sausage, don't make gumbo. Don't use smoked sausage. It's not going to taste the same. I don't want to put my name on that recipe. We have chopped parsley, and we have some chopped garlic. My spices that I like to choose is Old Bay seasoning, Louisiana Cajun seasoning, and of course some hot sauce and cayenne, because of course we are in New Orleans. Alright, so to get started, the key to any gumbo is going to be your roux. This one's going to call for a dark roux, so I've got a hot cast iron skillet. 1 cup of vegetable oil goes right into it to 1 cup of flour. And you want to stir this flour oil concoction. You got to stay with this. This is the most important part of the gumbo. You want to cook it till it's a dark roux. You can't walk away from this. It will burn, leaving a scorching taste in your gumbo. So we're going to do this. This will take about 10 minutes to continue to cook down. You just want a nice consistency, 1-to-1 ratio on your roux. You can use this roux to thicken your gumbo. Alright, so we've got our roux cooked down here. You can see how dark chocolate. You just constantly keep stirring this. Cast iron skillet works best, but you don't want to let that stick on the bottom. If you need to add a little more oil to keep it a nice runny texture, you're looking for kind of a wet cement texture, that's what you want. But this nice dark chocolatey color right here is what you're looking for the perfect roux for gumbo. Alright, so now that our roux is back here resting, you want to make sure that that gets nice and cool before you add it to the boiling liquid, or it will make a big mess. It'll be like liquid napalm. You don't want to get that on you. But we're going to go ahead and get started here. I've got a half stick of butter. We're going to go ahead and put that into our hot pan. You always want to go into a hot pan when you're cooking. You want to hear that sizzle. Never start cooking on a cold pan. Alright, so we've got our butter there into our copper pot. I got this for Christmas from my beautiful mother-in-law. So this thing is just an amazing piece of equipment to cook in. So we've got our holy trinity there with our butter cooking down in the bottom of our copper pot. And you want to just cook these down until they render. They start to get translucent on the onions. I just diced just a nice chop on the bell pepper, onion, and celery. Kind of uniform. You want to make nice uniform squares. Okay, our trinity is cooking away here. So into our trinity, we're going to go ahead and add about a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning, a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and my favorite is some Old Bay seasoning. I get this back east. You can get it in the groceries now, but I'm from Rhode Island. This is just a local favorite. About another 2 tablespoons of the Old Bay seasoning. Alright, we're going to go ahead and add, this is 3 cloves of chopped garlic and 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. I'm just going to stir this in. I wish you could smell this. It's just beginning to smell really good in here. In goes our chopped andouille sausage. And again, I will tell you, if you don't have andouille, you don't have no business making the gumbo. Alright, now I'm going to let that andouille sausage just render down and cook down with all your vegetables there. Into that mix right there, as Justin Wilson would say, ooh-wee, need a little hot sauce. So we're going to put about 3 tablespoons of hot sauce. This is Texas Pete, but I like Louisiana as well. Now that you got your sausage rendered down, you want that to another about 5 minutes. Everybody jumps in the pot. Them Cajun people, they put squirrel, rabbit, raccoon, whatever they had. There's always a gumbo pot going in Louisiana down in the swamp, but we're going to go ahead and make chicken and sausage today. You could use crawfish, shrimp, crab meat, fish. You can make all kinds of gumbo. Basically, they just was so poor, they just threw whatever they had in that pot and kept that sucker going all the time. So you're gonna mix that chicken around. In goes the diced tomato. Ooh-wee, smelling good in here. Here goes your chicken stock. You don't want to add your okra until it's all done. You added your roux, thickened your gumbo back up, then you add your okra in nice and cold because you want it to stay nice and bright and crispy and green. All right, so our gumbo's been simmering away here for about, oh my Lord have mercy. That makes you slap your mama right there, they say. So into our pot here, we're gonna go ahead, our roux has cooled, so we're gonna go ahead. You don't have to add all this mixture, but you wanna make sure, see how it's not popping on you. We wanna go ahead and add about half that mixture at first, and then you're gonna stir around. See that turn to that rich, dark gravy is what you're looking for. Oh, the smell of that is just about to knock me down. Now that that thing has thickened up, we're gonna go ahead and let it cook for a couple minutes. And now we're gonna go ahead and add our bright green okra, and we're gonna turn that stove off. This booger is ready, and I can't wait to get me a bowl. We're gonna go ahead and plate this up. What I would do in the restaurant is take a little bit of that Old Bay seasoning, just kind of sprinkle it around the edge of that white plate with some chopped parsley there. We're gonna bowl up our nice gumbo. Look at all that sausage and chicken. Oh man, that just looks so good. Get some of that right there. Now, just like in Louisiana, you got to use what you got. So I had some leftover Chinese rice. We take a scoop of that rice right on the top there. And more fresh parsley right on the top. And there you have it, Louisiana gumbo. Ooh, I cannot wait to dig into this gumbo here. Oh man, I've been waiting on this all day. Been raining all day. I'm so hungry. That's it right there. And for dessert, of course, we got to have the Cafe du Monde beignets and chicory coffee. Can't wait to have that. I'm going to kick back and play some of this guitar here while my wife breaks out the fiddle. You guys enjoy this recipe.